Welcome back to my channel. My name is Erin Bees. I'm a wife, a mom, a military veteran, a certified personal trainer, and I spent 13 and a half years in multi-level marketing, healed my way out, and now I'm using all of my social media platforms to educate and raise awareness around the dangers of multi-level marketing companies and the tactics used by the reps. If you'd like to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I'd love to have you on both, at The Real Beast Mode on Instagram and Beast Mode LV, just like my last name is spelled, on TikTok. I definitely have some fun on both of those platforms, especially in my Instagram stories. So today is going to be a doozy. I want to give a content warning. We are talking about people with autism being preyed on. I don't even know how else to prepare you guys other than to tell you that these are parents that are talking about LifeWave curing their child's symptoms of autism, of being autistic. I don't even know how I want to say that. I'm so uncomfortable with this video. However, it's really important that we talk about this. This was posted publicly. Thank you to the individual that sent this to me. I appreciate you so much because this is absolute, it's just disgusting. It's vile. So please prepare yourself if you are not in a place where you want to watch a video like this. I absolutely get that. It's going to be a shorter video, which thank God, because I don't know that I could do 30, 40 minutes of this absolute, I'm going to call it trash. If you've never heard of LifeWave, and trash in my opinion, if you've never heard of LifeWave, they are a company that basically it's a patch you put on the skin and they're trying to tap into phototherapy. The claims that this company is making is absurd. I've done several videos on LifeWave. It's a lot. There's something about the creator David Schmidt being coming up with, I'm not kidding you guys, I'm not even kidding, coming up with some kind of a code from Lobster and being at a Bible study, and at the Bible study, whatever scripture was being read, seeing that same code, and he thought, oh, LifeWave, I'm going to create the patch from this. I've done a video on it. Check it out, but that's essentially what this is. But these, I believe, are distributors in the company making wild claims. Anyways, take care of yourselves. I haven't watched this because I only wanted to be quite honest with you. I only want to watch this one time. So here we go together.
There's no way. Give me a break. Patches, like really. We got those patches mailed to us. They got to us within 2 days. We started putting it on him. And within 1 week, 7 days, we were sitting in the backyard, having a cup of coffee, chatting it up, enjoying our beautiful summer day here in Bergen County, New Jersey, watching our baby swing on the swing. Now, I know to most of you, swinging on the swing seems like a big nothing, but
I hope this is not an actual video of their child.
The majority, 98% of autistics in this community have motor challenges. I know at least half of you know somebody with autism, and that's really low blowing it. So with that being said, we have been looking and looking and looking for non-traditional ways to help our son have a better quality of life. I have done the biomedical approach. I have gone holistic. I have done nutraceuticals. I have gone hyperbaric chamber. And towards the end, and I spend lots of money for the bare minimum. Our last option was,
what is this editing? First of all, they just took bits and pieces of the Zoom and slapped it up and was like, you know, we don't need transitions. Transitions, who needs them, right? It's no big deal. They put this out because they are trying to target the autistic community, a multi-level marketing company. I hate it.
Running into stem cell therapy, stem cell injections. And we had spoken to other friends of ours who had done it and have seen great results with it. We looked into it, and I'm sure if you know anything about stem cell injections, you're usually traveling internationally for it to get a good amount of it. And you have to do it at least twice a year. And in Panama, Panama, which is the big one that everyone goes to, Tony Robbins is a big fan of that one.
That should be a giant red flag.
Spends $20,000 a session. So if you want to bring your kid to Panama, you're paying $20,000 and you're hoping that it just does a little something. So we came back home. We always
notice she said you're hoping it does something. Now, I know that there's a lot of research that still needs to be done on stem cells and stem cell therapy, but the fact that she's talking about Tony Robbins spending $20,000 per treatment to go to Panama to get stem cells and hoping that it does something. If I'm going to spend $20,000 or any amount of money on my child that is experiencing symptoms of whatever, I'm going to use science and actual data and legitimate studies. And I definitely will not be saying or thinking, I wouldn't be thinking, oh, Tony Robbins does it. So clearly, that's a good thing. Absolutely not.
Stem cell was the most promising for us. And we thought, okay, this is something we're going to have to invest at least once or twice a year. We're going to do this once or twice a year to do it for him. Well, we come back from traveling internationally to get stem cell therapy. We get a phone call from our beautiful friends, Mike and Sae Hernandez, who I love with all of, to me, they're little angels that came from heaven. They just shared something. And I was the most pessimistic. I said, there's no way. Give me a break. Patches, really. And
you know what I find interesting about this timeline that she's giving here? She said they just got back from a stem cell therapy session. Just said, oh, we just got back. And then their friends give them some patches. Now, if there's changes in your child's behavior, his motor skill, I think she said I'll just say their child's motor skills. Is that from the stem cells or is that from LifeWave patches? Because you just got back from the trip.
I'll tell you, something clicked and just, thought about it, prayed on it. And I said, what's the worst thing that I can do is nothing.
Oh my God.
98% of autistics in this community have motor.
Do people that are autistic like to be referred to as autistics? Is that because that makes me uncomfortable? That sounds like not right. Please feel free to correct me in the comments. This video is making me extremely uncomfortable, but again, I felt like it was really important that we talk about it.
Challenges. And it's very hard for them to process. So their brain knows exactly what they want to do, but their body can't execute it. But my son is 9 years old. He has been trying his hardest to swing. He has never been able to. He has been also trying his hardest to get on a bike and ride a bicycle. And we have tried, we put the stick behind the wheel, we're working with him, we're pushing, we're guiding, we're centering, we're doing everything that moms and dads are trying to do to help their babies get on that bike and go. And 5 months later, he brings me the shoes to the Peloton. We have a Peloton. And he's always been wanting to ride the Peloton. He's never been able to. And he gets the shoes. I clip him in and he goes and he starts to ride. And it was just magic. And ever since then, he's riding bikes, he's on the Peloton, and he's now also, which a lot of people don't know about, that a lot of autistics are able to spell, and through spelling, they can communicate, but they're not spelling writing, because this right here is so incredibly hard for them. We found something where we got a stencil board with letters on it. So 26 letter board, and he's able to point to the letters. And he's able to spell. I will never, ever, ever be traveling internationally for stem cell injections ever again, because this patch that I spend less than $100 a month for has done more for my son than anything that I've ever touched before in my life.
Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells.
Now, I know the LifeWave people are probably going to come in the comments. Before you type out what you think you want to say here, before you hit enter, calm down. It's okay for people to have opinions on the internet, and your science, your studies that you guys say, that you give to other people is not sciencing. Yeah, It's not. Don't drop a comment attacking me, what I look like, my short hair, or whatever, because this company, the distributors in this company, are notorious for coming onto my channel on a LifeWave video and using ad hominem attacks. I will embarrass you. You want to come with facts, you want to come with data and actual legitimate scientific studies, then come with that. But as soon as you have something to say about my looks or any other ad hominem, you will get blocked.
Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere.
Just one patch. And let's not forget, the parents that we were just listening to and watching said that they had just come back from having stem cell therapy for their son. And then, what's it going to hurt to try the patch too? I find that interesting. I think that this is absolutely pseudoscience, in my opinion. And the reason I'm saying that is because there are not legitimate studies on this. You can't tell me for 1 second that if this was something that did exactly what they claim that it does, it would not be a multi-level marketing company. Big Pharma would get their hands on it and they would do actual studies and they would make it available to everybody, not through a multi-level marketing company. And definitely wouldn't base the science on some sort of code from Lobster and a Bible study verse that matched the same code. And, oh yeah, let's turn that into this frequency. No.
On the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells.
That's it. That's how they stopped the video. I am so glad that this video was so short because it was very uncomfortable. I wonder if their child is old enough to understand and to consent to some of these treatments, or if they're just doing them because they're a parent. I think that, or their parent because they are their parent, his parents. Good God. I think that's an interesting conversation. Is this person, even though they're a child, consent still is extremely important. Is this child consenting to using this? I don't know, because obviously that was left out of the conversation. I think that would have been really interesting for the parents to say, yeah, we sat down and had a conversation with our son. I think that would have been important to share because at the end of the day, it's an MLM product. Yeah. So there's that. Oh, I'm so glad this one's over. Thank you guys for being here. If you loved today's very short, to the point, and hopefully sweet, and when I say sweet, I mean do not join an MLM. Like straight to the point. Don't join an MLM. Don't join LifeWave. Check out my other LifeWave videos. But if you loved today's video, give me a thumbs up if you would. Unless you're in LifeWave and you're feeling some type of way about all the anti-MLM videos that are coming out about your company, then you can thumbs down. But at the end of the day, I do not care. Subscribe to the channel. Turn the bell notification on if you would like to get notified anytime I upload a video or go live, which is typically on Wednesday nights. And I'm going to say it again. Don't join an MLM. Thanks for being here. Thank you for all your comments, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye, everybody.